Hey guys, it's Coach Marty. I'm going to take you through day one of our isometric phase for our weighted version. If you have a good variety of weights, great. We're going to use those. Right? If you don't have a good variety of weights and you're using the same weights, if you only have like one or two dumbbells, right, think about doing the body weight program and adding weight to the body weight program. We're trying to get a stimulus here. We're going to try and basically, as we go through, as you saw in the eccentric phase and now in the isometric phase, we're going to be changing our time. We're going to be holding now. All right, so we're going to be changing that time, and we don't want to be using the exact same weights. All right, for shorter time, we should be going a little bit heavier. For longer time, maybe a little bit lighter. So again, you need to be able to change that up to get that stimulus. If you can't do that, again, go back to the body weight program. But if you have all that stuff, great. We're going to keep going forward here. Dumbbells, a bench, stability ball. You can even do it on the floor for our bench press. Bands, some type of band. All right. Pull up or lat pull down, or if you have TRX rows, we can use those. You can substitute those in as well. But that's what you're going to need for today. We're going to start off with our plyos. I'm going to go through each exercise, give you cues, all right, and tips on how to go through each exercise. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do every single rep with you today. We're just going to go through each exercise. After I go through, like our first tricep here, you can put me on pause, go back, do those exercises, come on back for your rest, and then watch what we're doing next. Same thing, and alternate that way. Or you can just watch this whole video straight through, know what you're supposed to do, and go do your workout. So we're going to start off here. Speed skaters on and off a box. Or again, I'm going to show you without the box. But we're looking for a 10 and 2 on the one side, right? And then a 2 and 4 on the other side. Sorry, yes. 10 and 8, and then 2 and 4 o'clock. So if I'm standing on my box, 12 o'clock is forward, 6 o'clock is behind me, I'm going to want to jump off the box to my 10 and then back at my 8 o'clock on my left side, on my right side. I want to do that in the opposite, going to 2 and 4. So here, I'm going to start off the box, I'm going to jump to the box, and then back, and then forward and back. So I'm here, I'm loading, I'm push. You're trying to get off the box and off the ground as quick as we can. Again, we're moving to 2 and 10 on the right side, 10 and 8 on the left side. If you don't have a box, that's fine. I'm going to demonstrate without now. Have something to mark or have a spot that you want to go back to each time. I've got a line on the floor here that I'm aiming for. And again, we're trying to hit that spot, moving our body. So as soon as we hit, all right, we rotate our body to get into that proper angle, then push back and forward. We're not going straight out to the side. We're working that 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. All right? So that's our first exercise. We're going to do those. You've got 4 on the right side, all right? 4 on the left side. Forward and backwards is 1, all right? So you can look at it as 8 reps on the right and 8 reps on the left. Second exercise is a side-to-side tuck jump. We're jumping up. Pretend like we've got a hurdle that we're jumping up and over, all right? We go 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Bring those knees up, moving. I shouldn't be landing in the same spot. I should be moving to the right and then moving to the left. Use those arms. Again, we're going 2 to the right and then 2 right back. All right, over and back is 4 total reps. So every jump counts as a rep. So I go over 2 jumps, back 2 jumps. That's 4 total reps. You're doing 8. All right, and then we're going to go into a seated rotational plate press. Feet are going to be locked down, holding my plate. Start at the hip, fire up, bring it back down. All right, I want to try and gain speed from my hip, drive that plate up, and finish with a press. I'm leaning back about 45 degrees. My knees and my feet are together. Starting up near the floor, rotate, press up, and then bring it back. Keep that core tight. Rotate the shoulders as we press. We've got 5 reps on each side for that seated rotational plate press. So again, we've got our skater squats, our speed skaters, side to side, 8 reps on each side. Then you got your side to side tuck jumps, 8 reps there. And then your seated rotational plate presses, 5 on each side. So those are your plyos. Go through those 2 times each. And then now we're gonna move into our next power, which is our barbell, if you have one, or dumbbell hang power clean. If you have a barbell, you can do that. I'm going to go through things to look for that, but I'm going to be using dumbbells. Same kind of thing, same exact setup as in our last phase, right, when we did our muscle clean. Hinge, send the hips back. Our starting position, our hamstring should be engaged. My back should be flat, shoulders back. Dumbbells start right above the knee. We come up, we go up into our toes, we catch, and we stand up. All right, our catch ends up being above our knees. Our hips should be above our knees when we catch. That's the power part. So we're here, up, catch, stand up. Notice how my elbows are straight up and down, all right, or out in front. Dumbbells are sitting on top of my shoulders. My elbows aren't down, especially if you have a bar, all right? Those elbows are gonna be up. If you can't catch it in this position, go to dumbbells. So again, one more time in front. Hinge over, nice flat back, all right? Pull through with the hips, all right? Catch above our 90 degrees, or our hips above our knees. Stand, finishing with our elbows up. Hang power cleans, we're doing those. We got 3 sets of 3 reps. Take about at least 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes in between each, all right? Everything is about speed on those. If we're moving slow, you're going too heavy. You want to be able to fire up, catch, keep the speed going, all right? You can add weight as you go, but as long as the speed is there. If the speed or you start to slow down, go back down, use the weight where we're able to move quickly. Now we're going to move on to our supersets. First one is our front squats. We're going back into we're starting with our isometric here. So we're doing 3 reps today, right, with a 6-second pause at the bottom. So, whether you have a barbell, all right, you're loading that barbell up front, or I'm going to use dumbbells. Dumbbells up front, elbows nice and high. We're going to fire down, we're going to come down, stop, all right, hold, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We stand up, right back down. No pause at the top, right back into that 6-second hold. 3, 2, 1, fire up, right back down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish with firing. On those, and on any of our isometrics, the key is try and control the weight down, stop, hold. Hold for the right amount of time. Today's 6 seconds. After that 6 seconds, you fire right back up and you fire right back down. There's no pausing at the top, okay? That's essential. If you have to pause at the top, you're probably going too heavy. All right, so go a little bit lighter. We want you to be able to come up, come right back down. All right, stop that motion, hold, fire back up, right back down. 3 reps. All right, 6-second pause at the bottom. Our second exercise is our split stance. Rotation here, straight arm rotation. Right foot, or whatever foot, whatever way the band is, my outside foot is going to be forward. Okay, so the band's on my left side, my right foot is forward. I'm going to take my band. You can use a band with handles. You can also use a garage band. I'm going to use the band with handles, it's a little bit easier. Arms are going to be straight. What I want to do is start out in front of my body. Now I want to push that band away. Push that band away, keep my arms straight. I'm going to rotate across my body and then bring it back. My ribs are down, my core is tight. Split stance position. Okay, my knees or my feet are about 2 to 3 feet apart, or 2 to 3 feet or foot lengths apart. Reaching straight out, pushing that band away as I rotate, keeping my core nice and tight. We're going to rotate for 8 on the right side. And then when I switch, make sure that our outside foot is forward. Push that band away. arms are about shoulder width apart. Rotate across my body and bring it back. Same thing here, 8 reps on the right side, 8 reps on the left. Ribs are tucked under, pushing that band away all the time as I rotate through. 8 on the right side, 8 on the left side. So again, you got your dumbbell front squats or your barbell front squats. 3 reps with a 6-second hold at the bottom. Fire up, right back down, and then you're gonna go 2 rounds of your split stance, straight arm rotations. Okay, 8 reps on the right, 8 reps on the left. Go through that. Then we move on to our next one. If you have a hex bar, great. If you have a barbell, you can use that. Or again, I'm gonna use dumbbells. We've got our, if you're doing a hex bar, you're just gonna hold, okay, right off or right above the knees. If you're doing a barbell, same thing. You're gonna hold right above the knees. Same thing I'm gonna do with my dumbbells, all right? Same exact thing we do with our squats though. Shoulders are back, we got 3 sets with a 6-second pause at the bottom. Shoulders are back, okay? We're gonna fire down, keeping our back nice and flat. Hips go back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I drive up and I come right back down. No pausing at the top. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm up, right back down. Key here is, especially on these, we keep our shoulders back. If you start to feel your shoulders falling down, all right, or your arms start to fall down, you can't pull them back, all right? Go a little bit lighter. You've got to maintain that form the whole time. So shoulders back, core nice and tight. As we fire down, those hips go back. Our shoulders are pulling back. When we stand up, we go right back down. Make sure you're pulling those shoulders back. If we start to get into this position, all right, because that weight either starts to get too heavy or we can't hold it over that amount of time, go lighter. Form is way more important. Pull those shoulders back, keep those shoulders back, drive those hips back. As we drive up, push with that big toe, fire right back down and hold. 3 reps, 6-second hold at the bottom. I'd recommend trying to start with dumbbells. That starts to get easier. Again, if you have that hex bar or barbell, go ahead and use that. But again, make sure you can use a weight that you're maintaining the correct form. Second exercise is a split stance, straight arm rotation. Split stance, straight arm raise. Outside foot, same thing. It's going to be forward. My feet are just, again, about 3 feet lengths apart. Start at the chest, press straight out up to your chin. Then you're going to bring that band down and bring it right back up. Down, right back up. Again, that band is about an eye height at the top. We're going to up and down for 8 reps. Then we're going to switch sides. Again, the outside foot is always forward. Split stance. Start it off at your chest. Get that right tension. Press it out. Down towards the hips. Up to the eyes. Down to the hips. Up to the eyes. We're moving down and up. Same exact thing as our rotation. Ribs are tucked down. Core stays tight. Push that band away. Hold that band out front. And we're moving that band up and down. Again, from our hip to our eyes. Back down, 8 on each side. So you got your RDLs, firing down, 6-second hold, up for 3 reps, 3 rounds, and then you have your split stance straight arm raises, 2 rounds for 8 on each side. Then we're gonna get to our last one here. 1 arm dumbbell bench press. I'm gonna bring the bench over. So you only need 1 dumbbell. And again, hopefully we got multiple dumbbells. So when we do this again later in the week, we're going to want to change that weight up. We got a 6-second pause at the bottom for 3 reps. Laying on our back. All right, start at the top, bring it down, right off the chest. Elbows are tracking at about a 45-degree angle. Dumbbells should be at a 45-degree angle. After 6 seconds, we fire up, and we come right back down. Pull that weight back down, stop it. 4, 3, 2, 1, fire up. Bring it right back down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish with firing up. Key here is my feet are flat on the ground. I'm pushing my feet into the ground. Okay, as I'm keeping my core and my lower back pushed up. All all right, nice and tight, drive it up, all right. My ribs aren't up, all right. Ribs are tucked under here, pull it down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drive it up, bring it right back down. No pausing at the top. If you have a stability ball, you can use that. Or again, just laying on the floor, holding that arm right off the ground. Demonstrate that real quick. So again, we're going to be here, pull it down. My arm is just right off the ground. The dumbbell's above my chest. 3, 2, firing up, right back down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fire up. Then you go through 3 reps there. So that's your alternative. Okay, again, on the floor, bench, or on a stability ball. Then we've got our chin-ups or lat pull-downs. Okay, depending on what you have, I'm going to set this up to demonstrate both. But for our chin-ups, chin-up grip, we're going to start with the head, pull ourselves up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come down, right back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, and repeat that for 3. If at any point in time you can't get back up, if you have a box or something like that, control yourself down, push off the box, get that chin over the bar, and hold. All right? If you have bands, or you have a lat pull-down machine, I'm going to show this. If you have a lat pull-down machine, same kind of concept. I'm going to take a knee here. We're going to pull down. All right, we're going to hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come up and we come right back down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back up. If you have TRXs at home, you can use those as well. Same thing. Hold at the top, all right, for 6 seconds, down, right back up. That's our second try, or last last superset there. 3 rounds, bench press, single arm, dumbbell press, all right, 3 reps, 6-second hold at the bottom, fire up, right back down, and then chin-ups or lat pull-down, whichever one you're doing. Same thing, 3 reps, 6-second pause. If you're doing your chin-ups, it's at the top. If you're doing your lat pull-down, it's right below the chin, all right? And then back up and right back down. 3 rounds of those for 3 reps, 6-second holds. That's the workout for today. It's for your conditioning today. You're going to do extensive tempo intervals, 15 seconds. Sorry, we're going 20 to 30 seconds. Week 1 is going to be 20. Week 2 is going to be 30. You're going 20 seconds of work in week 1 at 70%. Last time we were doing 15 seconds, now we're at 20 seconds for this week. 70% intensity, and then you're going to do active recovery for a minute. Which means if you're out there for a run, and you're running at 70% for that 20 seconds, now you're going to walk for that minute. You're not just going to stand around and wait, we're going to walk. If you're biking, same thing, bike at 70%, and then nice and easy pedaling for a minute. You're going to repeat that 12 times. Week 1 is 20 seconds. Week 2 is 30 seconds. Your rest stays the same. The amount of rounds stay the same. It's just the amount of work changes. Again, 70%, 20 on week 1, 30 on week 2, minute of active rest, 12 rounds. So that's your workout. That's day 1. I'll see you on day 2. Thanks a lot.